Assalamualaikum. Very good morning to sir and everyone. My name is Muhammad Syari bin Muhammad Isri. Today our group want to present about distribute denial of service attack, which is DDoS. This is our group member, Muhammad Alif Najmuddin bin Asmuddin. The second one is me. The third one is Nur Fazima binti Cik Adnan, and the last one is Nur Aina Zakaria binti Abdullah. Okay, for the introduction to DDoS attack is a distributed denial of service attack. DDoS attack is a malicious attempt to disrupt the normal traffic of a target server, service or network by overwhelming it with a flood of internet traffic. These attacks are often coordinated from multiple sources, making them difficult to mitigate. How does DDoS attack work? The first one is botnet coordination. And the attacker used a network of a compromised computer known as a botnet to coordinate the attack. This compromised computer or bot often unknowingly contribute to the attack by sending traffic to the target. Okay, the second one is layer approach. Attacker use a multiple attack vector targeting different layer of the network stack to overwhelm the target infrastructure and cause disruption. This means DDoS attack often employ a layer strategy combining various attack methods simultaneously. Then this layer can include volumetric attack flooding the network, protocol attack exploiting vulnerabilities, and application layer attack targeting specific application. Okay, for the last one is amplification technique. Attacker exploit amplification technique to multiply the volume of traffic sent to the target, creating an even more substantial impact. This means attacker may use amplification technique to increase the volume of traffic sent to the target. Then this involves exploiting server that respond with larger amount of data than the initial request, magnifying the impact of the attack. In summary, DDoS attack leverage botnet, a layer approach, and amplification technique to overwhelm and disrupt the target online services. Okay, thank you. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aina Zakaria. So I will continue the presentation. I will present about the common type of DDoS attack. The first one is the volume-based attack. This DDoS attack flood the target with an exceptionally high volume of traffic, often exceeding the network's capacity. The sheer magnitude of incoming requests overwhelms the bandwidth, leading to network congestion or even downtime. Attackers may employ techniques like ICMP floods or UDP deflection attack or amplification attack to achieve this overwhelming volume. The second one is the application layer attack. Application layer DDoS attack target the vulnerability in layer 7 of the OSI model, focusing on specific application, process, and server infrastructure. Unlike volume-based attack, this aims to exploit weaknesses in the application itself. Common tactics include sending numerous HTTP requests, manipulating application function to exhaust server resources, causing a degradation of service quality or complete unavailability. The third one is the protocol attack. Protocol-based DDoS attack acts target network protocol, consuming server resources and degrading the overall system performance. Exploiting vulnerability in networking protocol like TCP or IP, attacker can exhaust server resources, leading to service disruption. This attack may include SRN or SEK floods, ping of death, or other technique that can exploit weaknesses in protocol implementation. Fourth is the hybrid attack. Hybrid DDoS attack combine multiple methods, blending volume-based, application layer, and protocol attack. Sophisticated attack pose a greater challenge for mitigation since they dynamically shift a tactic, making it harder to identify and counteract the assault effectively. Hybrid attack often involve a combination of brute force tactic and more suitable exploitation of application vulnerability, requiring a comprehensive defense strategy to mitigate their impact. Next is present the impact of DDoS attack on businesses. First is the financial loss. DDoS often lead to substantial financial loss for business, disrupted operation, or even downtime mean a loss of potential sales and productivity. The cost associated with mitigating the attack invested in additional cybersecurity measures and potential legal ramifications and can further contribute to financial strain. Second is the service disruption. Primary impact of a DDoS attack is the disruption of service. When critical systems are overwhelmed by malicious traffic, businesses struggle to maintain normal operation. This service disruption results in customer dissatisfaction as they experience delay, availability, or degraded performance. Long disruption may lead to customer attrition and negatively impact market competitiveness. The third one is the reputational damage. DDoS attack can cause significant harm to a company reputation. Customer and stakeholder expect reliable and resources services. An organization falls victim to a DDoS attack, it may be perceived as a vulnerable or inadequately prepared for cyber threat. This damage for the public image can erode customer trust, affect and brand loyalty, and create challenges in rebuilding positive reputation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Fazima binti Cik Adnan. I would like to continue our presentation. I will explain technique to mitigate DDoS attack. So firstly, traffic filtering. Implementing traffic filtering mechanism to distinguish legitimate requests from malicious traffic, reducing the impact of the attack. So for the example of this is during the distributed denial of service attack, a website might experience an overwhelming volume of traffic. By employing IP filtering, the network administrator can specify which IP address are considered legitimate users and which might be part of the malicious attack. The filtering system can then block or limit access from the suspicious IP addresses, allowing the website to prioritize serving legitimate users and mitigating the impact of the DDoS attack. Next is cloud-based protection. Utilizing cloud-based DDoS protection service to absorb and deflect attack traffic, ensuring the network remains accessible. The example for this is during DDoS attack, a website protected by a cloud-based service like Cloudflare can reroute its traffic through the cloud provider's network. The provider employs advanced traffic analysis and filtering algorithm to identify and separate legitimate user requests from malicious traffic. The malicious traffic is then absorbed and mitigated within the cloud infrastructure, preventing it from reaching the target website or network. And lastly, rate limiting. Enforcing rate limiting to prevent the influx of excessive traffic, safeguarding network resources, and maintaining service availability. The example for this technique is when a library facing a DDoS attack, the visitor trickle is one by one borrowing a book and browsing the shelf. But during the attack, thousands of bots flood the library, requesting every book at once. This overwhelms the librarian as a server and make it impossible for the user to access the library, which is the website. Rate limiting act as a ticket system at the library door. Each visitor receives a limited number of the requests per hour. They can use this ticket to borrow books or access resources. However, if someone shows up without a ticket or try to use too many at once, which is recorded as excessive traffic, they are being blocked. Next is best practice for DDoS prevention. So firstly, network redundancy. Network redundancy involves the creation of duplicate system or component within a network to ensure continued functionality and availability in the event of a failure or attack. The goal is to minimize downtime and maintain operations even when certain network elements are compromised or overwhelmed by the DDoS attack. Next, regular testing. Regular testing involves simulating DDoS attack and evaluating the effectiveness of DDoS prevention and mitigation measures in a controlled environment. Testing helps identify vulnerabilities, assess the resilience of existing defense, and fine-tune response strategy. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alif Najmuddin bin Nasruddin, and I will explain about case studies of notable DDoS attack and also about conclusion. So the first attack that very notable, that is GitHub DDoS attack. The scale is of this attack was one of the largest DDoS attack in history. The traffic peaking at 1.35 terabit per second. So the target is GitHub, the website, a widely used platform for software development and version control. So the attacker used a technique that meme cache deflection, amplification, exploiting misconfigured meme cache server to amplify the volume of attack traffic. So the next notable DDoS attack is Mirai botnet attack, also a GitHub server. So GitHub experienced intermittent outage for about 10 minutes. The mitigation, GitHub quickly responded by redirecting the attack traffic and leveraging DDoS mitigation service to absorb and filter malicious traffic. And the widespread outage, the attack caused widespread outage, making several high-profile websites temporarily inaccessible. And the third notable DDoS attack is also Estonia cyber accident, like the country Estonia. So the target is Estonia government institution, bank, and media organization. The motivation, the attack was triggered by a political dispute between Estonia and Russia, and they were seen as a form of cyber warfare. So the methods DDoS attack were accompanied by other cyber technique like website defacement and data breach. So the last notable DDoS attack is Yahoo attack. The impact on Yahoo, the Yahoo DDoS attack in 2000 led to the site unavailability for hours, affecting millions of users and causing widespread concern. So what Yahoo do? Yahoo invested heavily in security measures to prevent future DDoS attack and protect user data. This incident triggered a renewed focus on cyber resilience. And lastly, conclusion and key takeaways. First, educate stakeholders. So it is important to aware. One key takeaway is the critical role of educating stakeholders about the threat landscape and potential risks associated with distributed denial of service or DDoS attack. This includes both technical staff responsible for network security and non-technical employees who may inadvertently contribute to vulnerabilities. And last conclusion is continuous adaptation. DDoS attack evolve over time, utilizing new methods and tactics. The conclusion emphasizes the need for continuous adaptation to stay ahead of emerging threats. Security measures, protocol, and defense strategies should be regularly reviewed and updated to address the changing nature of cyber threat. That's all from us. Thank you.